Hello, Georgetown. I'm Beverly Enos, and this is Spotlight Georgetown. You can find us Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on your local cable station. If you would like to participate on the show, if you want to be behind the cameras, let me know. They have wonderful equipment, and they're more than willing to train you and teach you how to do editing, and then you can think about doing something with the cable station yourself. If you'd like to be in the hot seat over here like Diane today, let me know, and we'll make sure that we will share whatever you'd like to offer. So today we're talking to Diane Joden, and we're going to talk about the Housing Authority. Mm-hmm. What exactly is your position?
Executive Director.
Okay, so it's the Executive Director for the Housing Authority. Where are you from?
Previously Newburyport, but I live in New Hampshire now.
Oh, a long drive to get to
Hampton
work?
Falls.
Okay,
not too far.
Not too far. What did you do before you got into dealing with the Housing Authority?
I was a property manager for 30 years, actually, this month.
Oh,
It's
wow.
30 years. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Explain to people exactly what is the Housing Authority, because there's always confusion. So what is the Housing Authority and what does it do?
The Housing Authority has 126 units of handicapped and elderly housing over on Trestle Way, off of 97.
Okay.
And then we have another off-site on Jewett Street where there's 10 units of family housing. And to drive by it, you would think that they were condos.
Yeah. I remember when they were built.
Yeah, they're really nice and beautiful inside.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So what does the Housing Authority do with these?
Okay, so we house people of low income. The low income would be about $40,000 and under. Many people are way under that. And Georgetown residents get preference, and homeless, whoever may be homeless, on our waiting list.
And you have some handicap accessible apartments too.
Yes, yes, we do. We have quite a few people in wheelchairs and scooters.
So is there a difference between the Housing Authority and Trestle Way? Or we can just talk about Trestle Way.
Trestle Way, yes, is where the Housing Authority offices are.
Okay. All right.
I know everybody calls it Trestle Way.
Yeah.
I know.
But the facilities at Trestle Way, there's a clubhouse, and what goes on there?
Well, we have two function rooms there. One, that they're actually together, and there's a nice kitchen with them. And the Council on Aging has events there. And we have exercise classes. We have a nurse that comes in once a month. We have pedicures that are done, not like real pedicures, but you know, for people who can't reach their toenails to cut them. It's really important when you're diabetic to have things like that easily accessible to you and reasonably priced. So we have all that kind of thing in our community rooms. We have a computer lab too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you serve meals there?
No.
Okay, so for the elders, they would go downtown.
Yeah, they go to the church.
Down to the church on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as part of the Council on Aging.
Right.
They have the lunch program there. Now, I've heard rumors that my high school principal goes to dances at Trestle Way on Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night. He never misses. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a very interesting man. What are the apartments like?
The apartments are small, which is really good when you have to clean them.
Okay.
So that's the upside of a small unit. One bedroom, living room, a very small galley kitchen, and a bathroom. But a lot of people spend a lot more time outside on the premises. There's 13 acres there, and it's really beautiful.
And did I see a greenhouse there too?
Yes, and we have a greenhouse.
And do people actually just start their own seeds or grow their own flowers?
They do. They do.
Oh, wow.
And in the winter, they put their outside plants in there so that they don't just throw out their, annuals that they have in pots. They can put them in the greenhouse and store them for the winter.
Oh, good.
I know.
So that way they don't waste all that stuff. What are the guidelines to live there? As far as how do you apply to live?
We have an application package that we give out, and it's extensive, as you would think, right? A lot of paperwork in triplicate. But then they go on a waiting list. People go on a waiting list, and right now there's like a 6-month to 9-month wait for the elderly and handicapped. And then for the family, it's like 7 to 10 years. I could use 100 more units of family housing and fill them.
Wow. Because they just stay forever.
We have over 200 people on that waiting list.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
I know.
So if someone wants to live there, they just put the application in, and do they pay according to their income, or
Yes.
okay, so
Yes.
they pay according to their means.
Right. It's approximately 30% of their income, and they are allowed to have assets now, which they weren't years ago. So if you have a bank account, you don't have to worry about us making you dwindle down your bank account to nothing. You can have that, buffer so that you feel a little more comfortable and still live in housing.
Okay, but you wouldn't be able to own a home and then live in housing.
Well, under certain circumstances, you
Okay.
could do that.
Yeah. All right. So it's really set up for people that just don't want to take care of a big home anymore, and they're alone, or it's a couple. And
Right. Very few couples left. I mean,
Really?
a lot of women.
a lot of women.
Yeah, we outlive them all. We outlive those men.
We do. We do. What types of events go on? We talked about the dance.
Yeah, we
and
have the
speakers.
dance every Tuesday night. Al Miller has a band, and it's called the Over the Hill Band.
Yes, we've had them on the show.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, and they get a pretty good crowd, and they have such a good time. And that's on Tuesday nights. And then we have yoga, but that's through the Council on Aging, but they use our facility. And their strength training. The high school kids come in and do a dinner twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah, for the tenants, and it's great because they do it at the end of the month, and a lot of times people's money just doesn't reach to the end of the month, so it's nice to have a meal, and it's nice to have all that, all the company. It's like going out for dinner.
Right, especially if you live alone. It's nice to
Yeah.
have the gathering.
Yeah,
How long have you been the administrator there?
9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
That's been a long time.
I know,
Have
and I
you
love it.
Do you do enjoy it?
I love it.
Now there were some issues for a while, but those are all over. How are things going there now?
We're getting better. We had a 3-month review from Department of Housing and Community Development, and there was some allegations at the time that there was missing checks and money, but that was totally unfounded. So actually the review was really to our benefit because now we have a better plan for maintenance and routine maintenance and infrastructure and just doing our daily jobs much better now that they've done the review.
So how does the future look for Trestle Way?
Rosy, rosy, rosy.
There's a positive attitude for you. How is the tenant organization doing? That's something that just got started within the past few months.
Yes, yes. The tenants have organized themselves so they can understand their own rights, tenants' rights. And then they have, they're going to start having events where they have programs, of interest to mostly elderly.
Long-range goals, you have to have them. Everybody's got long-range goals.
I'd like to build 500 more family units.
Okay,
But-
I don't think that's going to happen
No,
overnight.
But for a more realistic goal right now, we had a storm last February and the electricity went out. The electricity in Georgetown doesn't go out very often.
No, it doesn't.
But when it does, we have electric heat. And so there was
Oh.
no heat. So when it's out for 12 hours, it's awful. And so we got a van and we trucked people over to the school, which was really difficult because there's so many people in wheelchairs and scooters. So we decided that a good project for us now would be to buy a generator, put it in our community room, and then we can shelter people right there
Oh,
and just move them right down to the community hall. And there's a kitchen in there, a gas stove. So
they could at least
they could
eat?
spend time there. Yeah, a lot of time there.
yeah. Yeah, I remember when we lost power, the police department got involved and everybody was getting people into the schools
Yeah.
because they have the generators.
Right, right. And then again, there's so many people with breathing issues and oxygen that when the electricity goes out in the summer, the same problem. So I think a generator is our best bet.
Okay, so that's the goal.
Yes.
Are you doing fundraising for that, or are you going to try and get it through the state or federal, or?
CPC is my best option.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
They've been so good to us.
Watch out, Harry, here she comes.
I know, but they've been wonderful to us, and it's really to everybody's benefit because someday Harry's going to be living there.
Someday we'll all be living there. What do you think the biggest challenge is going to be in the future? In the near future, let's
In
do
the near
that first.
future, I really need to have a very strong and diverse board. With the tenants. The tenants' happiness, in my opinion, is the most important thing there. That everybody's happy and safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's your long-range challenge, do you think? Is funding a problem, or?
Yes, funding's always a problem. We just got our budget guidelines, and we've been level funded again this year, which means we can't go over anything that we spent last year.
Okay.
And last year, I mean, we're definitely bare bones.
Now, where does the money come from?
Most of it comes from our rents, but we do get a subsidy from the Department of Housing and Community Development.
Okay.
But they tell us which line items we're allowed to put how much in, so it's really at, their discretion. Well, not really discretion, I guess that's not right.
Yeah.
Their guidelines.
Their guidelines. They get to tell you what to do.
Yes.
What is your favorite part about this job?
Oh my God, my tenants. I love my tenants. I love them. I just want to do everything for them.
Take them home?
Yes, yes. I want to take them home. I can't do any of that kind of activity anymore, but I do like the personal interaction with the tenants and helping them solve their problems. And of course, we house them, which is our main objective there, but I get a little more personally involved with them.
Your office is in part of the building.
Community building.
Community building. Yeah. And what are the hours for you there?
We have office hours from 8:30 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Okay, so they can ask questions and get
Sure.
things done.
Yeah.
When one person leaves one of the apartments and someone else is coming in, what type of maintenance is done?
The entire apartment is painted. Lately, if the carpeting is bad, we take the carpeting out and we put down tile because it's easier for wheelchairs, and there's just so many more of them that
Okay.
it's easy to get around and they don't get as dirty. Countertops are replaced if they're burnt or damaged. The guys do a really good job refinishing the cabinets, and it's brand new when they move in.
They refinish cabinets and everything? Wow.
Yep.
So it's like a brand new apartment for them.
Yeah, except we're not replacing cabinets. I don't think we've ever done that because they bought nice cabinets back in the 70s when they did these over. They were wooden cabinets.
Yeah.
So they can sand them down and refurbish them.
So when someone moves into an apartment there, it's brand new and they
Brand
can
new.
settle in any way that they want.
Yeah.
Have we covered everything?
I don't know, have we?
I think we have. I think we have. I'd like to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it.
I'm Beverly Enos. This is Spotlight Georgetown. Don't forget, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.